guys, Scare9 here, and welcome back to my channel today. And as a lot of you guys know, one thing I really try to do with a lot of my videos is start a conversation or a discussion with you guys. So I'm going to be asking you for any time you have an opinion throughout this video to leave it in the comment section, and let's actually talk about Destiny. Instead of me just talking to you, let's have a legitimate conversation. That's something I'm really looking forward to. Anyways, this video is going to be discussing Destiny 2's official ESRB rating, which it just received today, I believe, as well as, taking a look at what I believe that means for the franchise, why it's a good or a bad thing, that kind of thing. So, to start off, it was assumed it was going to be a T-rated game because Destiny 1 was a T-rated game, and we just got confirmation today based on the Destiny the Game website. I'll put something on screen, but you can see it right here as well. It says T for Teen, and the reason it is T for Teen is for blood, language, and violence. So, that's pretty similar. Destiny 1, I have the box right here. I can probably zoom in and see if that'll focus. Yeah, it is T for Teen for animated blood and violence. So pretty close. The only difference is this is not animated blood. This actually is real blood. And also language, which Destiny 1, there was like Zavala says damn a few times and stuff, but there isn't anything too big. And so we're going to talk about what this means for Destiny 2. So Destiny 2 is going to have more blood, more realistic blood. If you think back in Destiny 1, there isn't really any instances of that. You know, when you shoot the Cabal's head off, that gets kind of like the puff of air or mercury or whatever it's supposed to be. But there isn't really any blood in Destiny 1 that I can remember. If I'm forgetting a really obvious instance, let me know down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure there isn't really any ever real blood. So we're going to be getting more realistic, and because it doesn't say animated, that makes me think it's going to be more on like a humanoid kind of aspect. Like if one of the Guardians dies, maybe they'll be bleeding out or something, something similar to that. And then we also get language. So like I said, Zavala says damn a couple of times in Destiny 1, but that's really it. There might be a hell or something. I'm trying to think. But there isn't too much language in Destiny 1, obviously, and it didn't even affect the rating. But the fact that they pointed it out in Destiny 2 makes me think that in these cutscenes that we get, the characters are going to be much more, let's say, I don't know how to describe it. They're going to get a lot more dialogue in Destiny 2, as we've seen already, and that'll make them more impersonable. You know, it'll give them more of a personality. And I guess, like, I imagine Zavala using a lot of cuss words. And it can't be anything like an F-bomb that would automatically, I believe, make the game an M rating. Kind of like on TV, if anything says an F-bomb, it has to be an R. Or mature-only audiences, or however, you know, whether you're watching cable or movies. But it's essentially like that. So we know there's going to be more severe language, or more intense language, let's go with that, in Destiny 2. We know there's going to be more realistic blood, and of course we know there's still going to be violence, because we're running around shooting things, right? So, that's that. Now, would I like to see an M-rated Destiny? Absolutely. That is something that we've talked about in the past on this channel. We have a lot of new people, though, so I'll go ahead and dive into it really quickly. I think a world of Destiny where it's dark and grim. You know, the main thing of Destiny 1 and going into Destiny 2, there's always a source of hope. And I feel like that if going into an M-rated Destiny game, they got rid of that hope. There was no hope. We just got utterly defeated, and it was actually looking like we're going to lose this one. I think that would be so much cooler and a lot easier to do with an M-rated game. For instance, we know we are going to beat Gary or Gaul eventually going into Destiny 2. That's just how this franchise works. It's never been dark enough. But if we went into an M-rated version of Destiny 2 and the trailer's just him kicking us all over the place and it's really dark and, you know, deeper themes and stuff, I would be more scared that we weren't going to beat him, you know? So that's something very interesting that I would like to see happen maybe in the future. Maybe like a spin-off or something M-rated. That'd be really cool. Something I'm pretty excited for. But am I disappointed it's only a T for Teen game? No, I really, like, as much as I would like to see a mature rated game, I understand where it fits in the Destiny universe as it only being T for Teen. You know, a lot of kids play this game, and that's not necessarily a negative thing. There's a huge part of the community that, I mean, they are under, let's just say, the age of 15. I'm sure a lot of you guys are. So if we just cut that part of the community out of the way, then obviously the community would shrink significantly. And then on top of that, you would have little kids that played it anyways if it was M-rated, something like Call of Duty, you know, and that's where the term, like, quote-unquote squeaker was coined, because Call of Duty is an M-rated game. Adults wanted to get on there and do their thing or whatever, and whenever there was a little kid, it seemed like such a big deal because it was an M-rated game and all that. But in Destiny, it's more about everyone finding their niche and everyone being able to play the way they want to play and get a group of friends and that kind of stuff. So in Destiny, if you are an adult and you want to play with other adults, kind of like I like to do most of the time, I like to play with older, more mature people, I can do that. I'm fine with that. I'll have some interaction with you guys, of course, through my raid carries, through whenever I do subscriber stuff, you know, that kind of stuff. But other than that, unless I willingly want to go out and play with younger people, I don't have to. But at the same time, I'm not restricted from playing with you if I want to. And that's why I like the T for T rating. It's nice in the middle. It's not like we need violence in Destiny, you know? It's something that we very much don't need. It would be a luxury. I don't want to say violence. Let's say, like, gore, that kind of stuff. Like, I made a joke a while back that I think it would be so impactful if, while we're escaping the tower, one of the Cabal just, like, grabs Shaxx and, like, rips him in half, like Transformers 1 style. And that was obviously a joke. That would be way too gruesome for a game like Destiny. But at the same time, I'd be really interested to see how that depth and that undertone of darkness and stuff would affect the franchise. So that's something I'm really interested in. But yeah, let me know. Are you guys disappointed that this is only a T for T rated games? I'm sure a lot of you will be fine with it. Like I am. You know, it's one of those things, it doesn't automatically take away from the game. It's the same kind of thing, like Deadpool was a great R-rated movie, but let's say, you know, there's going to be other movies that don't need to be R to be great, like Avengers is only PG-13, that kind of thing. And I think that's a great example. You don't have to be the most mature rating to have a great game, but there are additional themes and stuff that you can play into with that additional rating. So it'd be interesting to see, but overall, I'm not disappointed. But like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below, and I'll reply to each and every comment. I always try to, but especially for these discussion videos, it's really important to me to see what you guys think and, you know, really get a conversation started. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and to share this video with your friends. Let them know about the T rating, see what they think, and come back and share their stories. If you guys are interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo to be subscribed for more awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.